Hi book friends, I'm Erin, and this is Erin Go Read. It is October 14th. Spookathon has begun. What will I be reading? This is my Spookathon TBR, and this will also take me through the rest of the month. I don't anticipate getting to read all of these books in the next week. Spookathon runs from October 14th through October 20th or 21st. This is a readathon hosted by Hale over at Books and Lala. I will quickly go over the prompts and then I will tell you the books that I am reading for each prompt. So the first prompt is to read a thriller. If you read a thriller, you have participated in Spookathon. Read a book with red on the cover. Read a book with a spooky word in the title. Read a book in a spooky setting. And read a book that you wouldn't normally read. So here are my choices for those prompts. A Nearly Normal Family is I believe it's a Scandinavian thriller. It's a thriller. It has red on the cover, particularly the spine. And this is a book that I have never read before. I have only read, I think, 3 or 4 thrillers ever, so thriller is a pretty new genre to me. I don't typically gravitate toward them. This is a book I wouldn't normally read. So I actually just started this one yesterday. This is My Name is Monster by Hale, and this has a spooky word in the title, Monster. The main character has had the nickname of Monster since she was very young. Her father started calling her Monster, and it seems that she kind of grew into the role of being Monster. She seems very antisocial and really pushes people away. This seems to be a post-apocalyptic tale, so I'm not very far into it, but what I know so far is that there was some sort of war, there was bombing, and the spreading of the sickness with a capital S. So she is afraid of encountering other people. She's very trepidatious going into villages in order to get supplies, and she kind of ruminates on what it means to be a survivor, and if you are the only survivor, that means that you've lost everyone else. I have no idea where this book is going, but I'm really enjoying it, and the writing is wonderful. Another book with a spooky word in the title is The Bloody Chamber by Angela Carter, and I believe this is kind of like a new fairy tale, or it might even be kind of a mashup of a couple fairy tales written in her own style, and I've never read an Angela Carter, but I've heard really great things about her. And then finally, and this one ties into Victober, another spooky setting is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. There's, points in the graveyard. I haven't read the book, but I'm picturing the old spooky Frankenstein home in his laboratory and all that kind of stuff. And so these are the books that I plan to read for Spookathon, and these books will likely take me through the end of the month and Halloween, and even on my trip to Washington, D.C. to run the Marine Corps Marathon. I'd love to know what are your favorite thrillers or spooky books. Do you have any particular plans for reading in Spookathon or Halloween type books? Thank you for watching. See you around the tubes.